kickoff in 2018. Graduates and guests, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Chris Pan. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Thank you, President Carter, for those kind words. Hello, Buckeye family. I feel so at home right now. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You've all worked so hard, so many late nights, and we made it. So let's one more round of applause for the class. I am forever grateful to this institution for the countless opportunities to learn, to grow, and to serve. In class of 2024, you've already overcome and achieved so much. In the week that I've been here on campus, I've met so many of you. You've told me your stories. I've never been more proud to be a Buckeye, and I've never been more hopeful for the world because you're in it. So thank you. As the first pandemic class, you've already learned that you've had to adapt, you've had to be resilient. It's not what necessarily we all wanted, but we made it. And so let's take a moment and really honor, this amazing experience. I'm the grandson of refugees who fled with just clothes on their back. My grandmother always taught me to study hard because what is inside me can never be taken away. I learned my first word of English, hello, on my flight from Taiwan to Cincinnati at the age of 7. I was bullied a lot as an Asian kid and felt very misunderstood. My dad, he taught me to think for myself, to believe I can figure out anything, and pushed me to strive for more. My mom, she taught me to have an abundance mindset, enjoy life, and be kind to others. Let's take a moment to acknowledge all the people who sacrificed and supported our journey, to all the family, the staff, the friends who got us here. Can we please give them a huge thank you? I'd like to get started by moving our energy, getting our energy flowing. So if you're able to, please stand and follow my movement.
Wake up in the morning and
Let's take a deep breath, get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs. One more time, a little louder. Wake up in the morning. I take a deep breath. Scream at the top of my lungs. All right, everybody, to the right. Hey, hey, hey. Left, hey, hey, hey. Tap your arms. Other side. All right, now stomp. Hey, 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 hey. All right, now just bounce a little bit. We got this, we got this. All right, now put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. So what we just did, please have a seat, thank you. Where did my speech go? Oh, it's right here. So what we just did is called box breathing. It's used by the Navy SEALs to remain calm and think clearly in stressful situations. Now that we're more present, let's start with a parable. 3 blind men touch an elephant. The first one says, it's a snake. And the second one argues, no, it's a wall. And the third one rebuts, no, it's a rope. None of them are wrong, but their perspectives are limited. My goal today is to share new perspectives that will lead you to financial, emotional, and spiritual freedom. Money issues are one of life's biggest stressors. A new study shows that to have a 20% down payment for a house, the median age of the home buyer is in their 60s. Anyone want to wait that long? My hairdresser lamented to me that she'll be able to retire a week after her funeral, and it broke my heart. If you dream of owning a home or retiring before your funeral, then we have to become financially literate. Saving is not enough because inflation exploded after the pandemic, which is why everything got so expensive. Our government printed so much money for special projects and wars. Guess who's paying for it? The mechanics of investing are actually easy, but it comes down to mindset. The most common barriers are fear, laziness, and closed-mindedness. Great investors are open-minded and understand things before other people. So I know this might feel polarizing, but I encourage you to keep an open mind right now. I see Bitcoin as a very misunderstood asset class. It's decentralized and finite, which means no government can print more at will. In the early days, the exchanges for Bitcoin were prone to hacks and fraud, but the issue has been resolved with the recent launch of the Bitcoin ETFs backed by two of the world's largest asset managers, BlackRock and Fidelity. So anyone could hold these ETFs in your retirement account. I'd love to do a demo for you. So President Carter, would you mind if I borrow your hand? So here, I have 4 quarters. Do you verify there are 4 quarters here?
Yes.
Okay, 4 quarters. Now, if you entered the university here 4 years ago, 4 quarters is now worth 3 quarters of purchasing power. So that's the quarter that everybody lost due to inflation. Now, the 3 quarters that are left, I'm going to put back here. Now, would you be the innovation, open-minded breath? Okay, a little more. Okay, I think we need a little more. Oh, okay, so this is the old quarter. You guys ready?
Yep.
What do we got?
Bitcoin.
I learned magic trick last week just to be able to have this moment. Thank you for that. And so for emotional freedom, I stumbled into singing as a wellness practice after I went through a terrible breakup. Every morning, I felt so much sadness and pain. I considered taking antidepressants, but intuitively, I just started singing each morning. I'm not a trained singer, but I used it as musical therapy. I later learned that singing stimulates the amygdala, where we store emotions. It's a powerful way to release negative energy stuck in the body. Singing is also powerful for manifesting. What we sing about, we bring about. If you search the singing revolution, you'll see how Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia got their independence through group singing in the late 80s. And lastly, I'd love to share the power of intention for spiritual growth. Life is a series of intentions. Each intention is a lesson for our soul to grow. Intentions are the how versus goals are the outcomes. For example, the intention to live with abundance or to feel secure versus a goal might be to have $1 million. There are plenty of millionaires who don't feel that they have enough, and plenty of folks in Bhutan, the happiest country in the world, with a lot less that feel abundant. So I'd love to help you find an intention for the next chapter. Feel free to close your eyes if it helps you drop in. It's going to take about a minute, but I'd love to help you find a word to guide you through the next chapter of this journey. Totally optional if you want to close your eyes. You'll be able to go a little deeper. but you're also welcome to keep your eyes open. So let's go back to our box breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Now, I'd love to invite you to bring to mind someone you really admire. What is the quality that you admire about this person? Is it that they're kind, that they're patient, that they're open-minded, that they're a good listener, that they're persistent? Now, I'd love to ask you, what is a quality or virtue you want more of in your life? What do you want to remind yourself when you wake up tomorrow morning and you look down on your wrist and there's a word that's going to help you be your best self? It's an anchor for your truth. It's a North Star for your dreams. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Now, as an apology for talking about Bitcoin, I'm going to gift everybody in the stadium your own custom My Intent bracelet. There's going to be an email coming to you with details, and so hopefully this will take you through the next chapter. There will be many challenges on your journey, each one an opportunity to practice a different intention. We cannot learn forgiveness if nobody has wronged us. We cannot learn compassion without suffering. We cannot learn resilience without setbacks. And we cannot learn tolerance without different perspectives. We cannot learn tolerance without different perspectives. Tolerance is one of the hardest lessons for many of us to learn. So I want to share a final thought on conflict resolution in our divisive times. Going back to our elephant parable, conflict resolution requires the ability to hold multiple perspectives. What I have learned hosting gatherings with people from different cultures is that both sides are in deep pain and grief. Pain unhealed turns into hatred. Hurt people, but healed people heal people. When we heal ourselves, we heal the world. World peace starts with inner peace. Especially in this election year, I encourage you to keep an open mind and genuinely engage with people with different perspectives than your own. It's so easy to stay inside your social media echo chambers. Take the effort to make new connections with folks who have different perspectives. And be very alert that news outlets are businesses that need eyeballs for advertisers. The news has been running all sorts of funny stories about this speech, and they're designed to get eyeballs. They'll run a clickbaity headline just to grab your attention. It might be partly true, but it's not fully true. So last thing is, when you use your voice, are you causing more divisiveness? Or are you part of the healing? Can we all be the flower in the gun? The word on my bracelet is the ampersand. We need to end suffering on both sides of a conflict. Racism is not okay. Human collateral damage is not okay. I am pro-forgiveness, pro-healing, and pro-humanity. Harmony is not everyone doing the same thing, but rather an intentional effort to respect others' paths up the mountain. There are many paths up the mountain. Just because we see the one doesn't mean that other person cannot go up their path. As Ram Dass says, we're all just walking each other home. It's an absolute honor to walk together as a Buckeye family. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for keeping an open mind. I hope this is the beginning of our friendship. Truly, how firm thy friendship, Ohio. I loved my experience as a chemistry TA. I truly did. And so I would love the opportunity to perhaps be your life TA if you're interested. My contact information will be up there. I have a website, I have social. I would love to hear from you. I would love to be a part of the conversation. I've already been a part of so many conversations. And if you would join me for one last celebration, as we remember, the world is a dark place, but if we all shine our light, the world will be bright. And feel free to stand if you're called to. All right, everybody, up on your feet. Last chorus. Everywhere I go as we go out to the world. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go,
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thank you all so much. It's been an honor. I love you all. Go Bucks. OH!